All right, it's Saturday before Christmas, and it's finally time to start reassembling. All right, so I'm not going to say all the reconditioning is done, but the majority of the big pieces are done. Tommy has been just kicking butt on a lot of the smaller stuff lately. And, Rick's got the plastics done. He'll probably bring those over later. Tommy got the chassis sandblasted and painted. Good enough for what we're doing, right? Yep. This is a Skidoo Nordic. It's not a rare race sled. So this
actually looks really damn good. Nicely done, Tommy.
Yeah. Well done, Donahue.
Donahue Designed Racing. Patrick Donahue.
Yeah.
Donkey.
So we're gonna get after it. So the first thing, when you strip one of these Skidoos down this far, the first thing you have to do is put in your motor mount bolts, because these are carriage bolts. They come up from the bottom, and there is
no way to get to them once you get the track in there.
It's going to be very difficult. I know most of you guys that are watching this are really Polaris guys, and you're watching out of curiosity. So I'm going to relate this to the lower jack shaft bolt that's so hard to get into once you have the track in the tunnel. So that's what we're going to do on these. We're going to be smart and put them in right now. And then we're going to try to make this a roller today. That's our number one goal. If we can get this to be a roller, and then Rick will be bringing the skis. Tommy's painted and blasted all the springs. So if we can get it sitting on the track and skis by the end of the day today, I'd call that a victory.
Yeah.
There will be a victory beer if we get that far today.
I'll drink to that.
Yup.
Let's get at it, guys.
Let's do it. We'll bring you along for the journey.
I feel like Dennis. Nice.
So we got sandblasting sand coming out of this cross member here.
Yeah,
we're going to vacuum that up before we spread it around too much.
We're going to have to get it out of here too. There's a bunch of it in there.
We got a lot. We still got some cleaning to do. But we're going to vacuum it out, shake it up, vacuum it, shake until we're happy with it. Because
I like the idea.
We still know by the time you trailer it to the auction, there might be some. So I'm going to have to bring the little shop vac with, and a rag.
Yeah.
But, whoops.
I had one of them. I knew one of them was going to do that.
Yeah, figures.
Well, 1 out of 4 ain't bad.
No.
Actually. Ready?
There must have been
cocaine in that old... Why the hell? Do we get it sucked into the...
There we go. Step one. Step one's complete, and we got Tommy's Christmas songs going on over here. I'll cut that for the patrons. Step one, though. And congratulations to all involved that we did this in the correct order and not later after we put the track on.
No shit. Yay.
That would not be happening.
No.
No, would not be happening at all. We're just going to do a little fit up here.
Turn it around.
Yeah, we're trying to decide if this is the steering loop or not.
Aha. I like that idea.
I don't know that it is.
No.
All right, I'm going to go outside and find a different steering loop.
How many different loops are there?
Well, how many different snowmobiles did we take apart?
3.
I don't think even all the
No, I
1970s
think you're right.
were the same.
I think this is the way it goes.
I think so too.
And because the chain case is going to tell us something once that gets in here.
Does it make sense, though? I'll go see what we got outside.
All right.
They would have to mow somewhere, but it's not.
All right, here we go. Check this out. Oh, yeah. Rick told me he was doing this.
That is awesome.
See if I can get the shadow knot on it. Oh, yeah. Charlie's going to be so happy with this. Look at the vents. It's got the wood grain. Does the headlight work? No.
Holy.
I went through and I took this headlight all apart and cleaned it up, and repainted with the reflector and everything, cleaned up the stainless.
Nice.
Holy crap, Rick.
That is. Shit, that's gonna be the nicest piece of the whole sled.
By far.
I didn't wet sand or buff it, but
No, this is great. Can you pick it up so we can show them? This is the hood that we did the hot staples on.
yeah.
This is the original hood.
You can see, this is the original hood from all this. All the hot staple marks are still there. Wow. That is incredible.
That is incredible.
Been on a journey.
Yeah. You've been on a journey, Rick.
I no kidding.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That is awesome. All right, so here we go. The spindle bushings we had were not right. Too tight on here, too loose in here. So I went out and found, I kid you not, 1976 and 1977 Polaris TX spindle bushings. And they are perfect. So there we go. One of them's used. Well, that's life. They're all going to be used shortly. But this is what we needed.
Pizza, but today I'm not.
Tommy and I are doing springs. Brad's working on the recoil. And Rick is here still helping. You'd think he would have done more than the rest of us with that hood. But he is in it to win it. So thanks, Rick.
No problem.
So we have decided before we put the track and drive shaft in, we're going to set the skis on. It just makes everything more stable and easier to handle. All right, I better get in there and help Tommy with this.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, does that work good?
What is that, a ski pin?
Yep.
A ski spring pin?
Ski spring pins are getting cleaned up.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy.
We've moved up to power tools, folks. All right, before and after. How are those doing, Lon?
Pretty good. We got one that's still a little binked, but I got them mostly straight.
All right. And we'll anti-seize those. We don't want them rusting in.
Yeah,
But
right.
we're out of time. We can't replate them.
Yeah, no, we just don't have time.
Yep.
All right.
Wear bar. All right, so we got the springs on temporarily. Lonnie's got the drive shaft there, but we got to slip the track in first.
Yep.
And then we get down to the business of getting the drivetrain together, the gear case anyways. So there we go. Progress is still happening. Yep, we are doing it, folks.
Fresh paint.
There's the drive shaft. This is crossing the Rubicon. This is, and I mean the Rubicon Trail in California because it's been that long of a journey, but we're doing it. We're putting on that bearing cup, and then the other side's going to be the chain case. And I better help Lonnie. He's going to start swearing at me and telling me to help real quick. Here's what we think is like the ultimate challenge. Now we got to get this.
That pulled down.
Pulled down. Why is it climbing up like that? That's weird.
I don't know.
Should I rotate it?
Should we pop this and see what's going on?
Yeah, let's take that big cover off. And we gotta get this on the shaft. That is the big challenge. There's a spring-loaded whatchamacallit in there. There's a spring-loaded chain tensioner that we get to fight.
That's right. Yep.
Is there, Rick? Do you know Skidoo secrets? What do we do with the spring-loaded chain tensioner?
No idea.
All right. I think I'm gonna call a friend. I think I'm gonna call Greg and ask him what's up and how we defeat this temporarily. All right, so we're learning things here. One of the things we learned is Greg hates these steel chain cases. So there's my lifeline. He didn't really have a secret for us, but we got the shafts shoved all the way over to the right-hand side, as you can see. You have to jam that over, start putting together the left side, and then, can you imagine how they did this on the assembly line? They probably had 5 guys on it, which is about what we're going to do right now.
They probably had a bracket holding it in place or something, and then they pulled it out.
Magic fixture. All right, I got to get in there and help.
Oh, that's what.
Nope,
okay.
I've already got it on.
Lonnie's got it?
Nope. Yep.
Oh, wow.
You get her spline down.
Oh, hang on, I'm caught over here. There we go.
Here we go.
How about that?
Did it go?
So we're way through over here, but I probably forced the whole thing too far that way.
Nope. You're okay.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
You're
I'm through.
okay. Jam her back this way.
Jammer back.
I don't know how far they can't come through much further than that. So
As long as we can get a cotter pin in the hole, I think we're going to put a washer on it. But holy cow. Yep, we got those, and there's a shim that goes back there too.
Oh, I saw the shim. All right.
Yep. So holy cow. People, there it is. There's the thing we've been dreading since we took apart the first of how many? Three different chassis?
3 different chassis.
We've been dreading how that would go, and it went okay. Went a lot better than I thought it would. Uh-oh.
Nope, got to keep that lined up over
Oh,
there.
hang on.
Damn it.
Hang on. We had the old shit moment. Now we got the cup jammed in there again. All right, we're trying to get the cotter pin installed at least temporarily so that Lonnie doesn't have any more oh shit moments. And it doesn't fit very well because that hole in the bottom of the chain case is tiny, so you have to like back it in and then run it forward through the hole. We thought I think we declared victory too early. What do you think,
I
Rick?
think so.
We might have got a little carried away.
But you can see we got that.
That might be too big.
It's too girthy?
Yep.
All right, I have to get a more slender cotter pin. I'll be back. All right, we got the chain case out. We got new development. It don't want to turn up there.
Yeah, try to turn that again.
Okay, we got some bad bearings up top. We caught it in time. We're gonna blow her apart.
Yep.
That's life.
I need different pliers to be able to get a hold of that.
Yeah, we just realized
Brad.
that's a nail. That's not a cotter pin. But we got to get that apart and get a new bearing or 2 or 3 or whatever's up there. All right, I'm gonna get Lonnie a vice grip, I think.
Yeah, we're going to need something different than these. All right, we are still, the struggle bus is real.
We're still trying to get it out, but this is a new secret weapon for these roll pins. Well, we'll have to go find that, won't we?
That definitely came out of there.
That came over here somewhere.
All right, I think a call has been made. I think we're going to switch up to this chain case because, well, this one rolls nice. And this one was the chain case in Charles' original sled. Lonnie's on a mission. Lonnie wants to learn on this thing, and he can. And it doesn't even matter if he wrecks it. But we are going to get this thing apart. We're going to check these bearings up here, clean it up, paint everything, clean off the chain. We're going to do the thing you do. And I kind of like this one better because it's an eccentric style. I don't know, what's the best angle? You can see that the shaft is offset here. And you can see that when you loosen this up and move it, that will change your chain tension. And your belt deflection. Now, not super fond of these clutches. They got some rust on them, but we'll probably at least swap this outer part with the other one. The inner part we should clean up in the lathe. Give her a little paint. Oh, well, that's what we're doing. All right, Lonnie won.
I won.
And we figured out why it was locked up. And
Yeah, that might be part of it.
But we like this secondary better, so we're going to get that bearing off of there. In fact, we may be back in business with this whole deal. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but we'll keep you posted on these secondary developments. We have opted to fix the chain case that Lonnie has designated. So this is the good bearing race out of the other chain case that we're now using for parts. This is the 71 chain case. At least we figure it is. So we got to tap this in, and then we got an oil seal that we also got out intact from the other chain case. So we tap those in, and well, we start reassembling, Lon.
I like the idea.
We might get this chain case in yet today before the video's over.
Maybe.
We'll find out. All right, we just had a break, and these guys wanted to see the video about the new ride-in location, so we watched that. This is the day before it comes out. So there we go. If you're on the patron ride, there's your trailer of shame driver.
Just buy me beer at the bar.
There you go.
Yep.
Lonnie is back at the chain case, and we are pounding races. We got rid of the rusty, chewed up race, put in the seal. I mean, it's great. Between the two chain cases, well, we had enough parts to make one good one. And we are going to go with the 71 with those tensioners instead of the 70 with the eccentric. So that's what's going on. There's Lonnie over there. He wants to get after this. Lonnie, Lonnie wants to get her done. And yep, it's a good day in the shop. We got a pizza in the pizza oven. The boys are here, and we'll get her done. All right, Dave's gonna give the bearing packing demo. You've probably seen it on literally every automotive channel, but we're packing these bearings just like you'd pack a front wheel bearing on a car. In fact, that seems damn near the outer wheel bearing size for like a GMA body, F body right there.
It pushes up. Yeah, okay, I see what you're doing.
Going a little bit at a time.
Yeah, right on.
This is old school way.
Yep, it works great.
And you see it coming out. You can get a bearing packer, but this is the way I've been doing it for. I was taught from old farmers.
Works perfect.
And you see it coming through.
Pretty cool, huh?
I definitely was not doing that right.
No.
I mean, you're going to get it really slimy and dirty, but
But this is the way?
This is the way to do it. Because you just slam it around or you're not getting it into those.
No, you want to get it full.
Into those rollers.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
All right, putting in that packed bearing. Give a little bit of that grease on the sealing surface. Just give it a wipe. Oh, you wiped your finger clean. Now you got to touch the grease again.
Where? Here?
Right where the shaft runs. Right in the inner diameter.
It'll help seal it up.
Yep. There you go. As long as she's wet, we're good.
Hey, no.
Yeah, that's what she said.
I like it when she's wet. Wet is good. Ta-da!
There you go. And normally we wouldn't reuse that seal, but we're in a pinch today. We're on a timeline, and we really need to get this done in time for Charlie to ride it and in time to get it to the auction. And that seal seems absolutely fine. So it'll work this time. All right, Lonnie's over there struggling with other chain case things. Lonnie's been asking, where did this come from? Well, obviously it was rolling around loose, and it got caught in the chain. But where it's supposed to be is inside towards the bearing. And here's one of the drive shafts from one of the other sleds. You can see the same shims there. And then Lonnie was also questioning if the bearing was the right depth, and it wasn't quite. Now it's much closer. So we're going with that. And bleep. Bleep. All right, we're not declaring victory yet, but you can see the shaft is through. We got the chain up here. You know that the one bearing's in and packed. We'll pack that other one before we put it in. So we got secondary parts. We're going to go with this nicer secondary. It's actually the one that goes with that chain case because this is a pitted up piece of junk. In fact, what are we going to do with this? This goes into the cast off parts pile. All right, so we're getting there. We're getting there. We'll be installing the cup over here pretty quick. We'll be putting the seals on. Lonnie's doing the cotter pin gig.
I just dropped it inside the thing.
We're making it happen.
You have magnets?
Lonnie needs a magnet. I'll be back. Sometimes it takes a skidoo guy to make things happen on a skidoo. Thank you, Greg. Not perfect, but greatly improved. All right.
Coming to you.
Coming over. And remember, we're going to have
Where's the bearing? Wait a minute.
Oh,
Over here.
where is the bearing? You got to get the shaft through first, and then you got to get the bearing, and then I'll get the gear on there.
Oh, come on, baby.
Come on.
Might have been easier once it's bolted up, but there we go. A little bit more, I'd say. I keep coming with her before I try to get the bearing on. All right, I got the bearing under my thumb lawn.
Okay.
Yep. And then hang on. We got to get the bearing back, and then okay. Now we can try to get the gear on. So we hop the gear past the first step. Like a torque converter, there should be 3 clicks, right?
Sure.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. We're just making that up. But
And don't scratch the paint there, Lonnie.
Yeah, I know.
Come
Right?
Jesus.
all right, so we got it on the threads. But now, because we're fighting these chain tensioners, it's going to be hard to get it up there.
Come on.
Okay, I got an idea.
It's not going.
No, that's my idea. My idea is I'm going to grab it with the screwdriver. Oh. And then... Oh, you got to get that through enough so we can push it onto the teeth.
Try pushing it. Turn it slightly so that you can feel the teeth grab.
Yep. Okay, now we got to get it caught on there when I'm pulling it up.
Here's-
Okay, it's caught on there
All
now.
right, give it. Don't hit my hand though.
Come on.
She's coming. Keep
Right.
pushing. She's coming.
Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You hit her so hard it started to walk off over here. Okay, watch your hand.
Why is that gear should not be that hard to go
I-
on there?
we
Those
got it.
splines.
No, it's just there's spring tension on it. Can we get the nut caught?
Oh yeah.
If we can get the nut caught, then we can
Pull it on.
pull it on.
You can always back it up.
And back it off and oh yeah, let's get that hand wrench. We're not gonna ugga dugga. We know that inner bearing had a monster press fit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you're doing great. It's going right in. It's
pulling in, just-
going in the seal. Oh, we're walking off down here. That's weird, but
Oh, that-
Take them off
we
all
go.
the way because of the
Oh,
cotter
it
pin.
came out of the other side.
yeah, we pushed it back. Well, if it's going that easy that you can hold the clutch with one hand and turn the wrench, then it's probably okay.
Oh, she's starting to take a bite now.
All right, why don't you back her off, and let's put this wave washer in there.
Okay,
Grunt her down.
about
All
like
right.
that.
Yep.
Yep.
And then we're gonna back it up one flat.
Until you get your keyway
So you
lined
get
up.
you got the tooth. So it's almost exactly one whole flat. A little bit. Just go easy. A little more. I can see it. It's just starting to show. Right there. That's that. Throw the cotter pin in, and
Call it done.
well, look at that. It's moving. It's moving. We have the track up in a big loop so the teeth aren't caught, but obviously
Are we spinning the track?
you're spinning the drive wheels. Oh, it's out on the other side. Shoot. It's out on the other side, Lon. But I think we can.
It did come out of that cup.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, okay, you got to walk it that way as much as you can.
It did.
Or we're going to have to pull. There you go. Now we got it. Now drive it back this way. It's in.
It's in?
Yep. So when we get those U-bolts from Tommy, life will be good.
Or you can put the other ones in for now.
We could.
Just so don't.
Or we can just put a cotter pin in and call victory.
Or zip ties.
Cotter pin is over there.
All right, little peek at Grace's undercarriage once the chain case is in. You can see the drivers are nicely meshed and the track is well centered. So, yay us. We're past that hurdle. All right, that's definitely a victory beer for getting this chain case in and rebuilt.
Yeah.
We did a ton of extra work that we weren't expecting to do, but it's a better snowmobile for it, I think.
Oh, absolutely. That other chain case wasn't going to work. I mean, it just literally was not going to work.
Well, it is this chain case, but we replaced one bearing,
Right.
we changed the seal, we packed the bearings, we got the they're tapered bearings, so you have to have the tension set right on them. We did that. You do it just like you would do front wheel bearings on a muscle car, right? So, anyways, it worked really good. I know it doesn't seem like a ton of progress for an episode, but it's been a battle.
It's been the struggle bus is real.
Lonnie's been here for 7 hours today, so it's been a battle. I feel good because the chain case is the biggest obstacle to me on this sled. Now, I know there's people going, but Nutter, you love AMF skedaddlers, and it's just the same. I want to tell you,
No, it's not.
absolutely not. This chain case is way different than a skedaddler. There may be other snowmobiles that it's the same as. I don't know. I've never worked on them. To me, this thing is absolutely archaic. So a skedaddler runs more of an open chain case where what you see on it's just a cover. When you take it off, you have full access to everything, and you can just work on the bottom shaft, and then you can just put the gears on, and you aren't fighting the tensioners and all that.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a lot different, and I know you guys have watched me do skedaddler chain cases in the past, and if you haven't, no, go check out that skedaddler build that I did if you're into these old leaf spring stuff. But we won. We won, and a huge part of it was because of Greg came
Yeah.
here.
Greg brought the skidoo mojo.
Oh, we needed it too.
We needed it big time.
We absolutely
Thank you.
needed it. And Dave played a big part too, because Dave sat back and told us all to take a deep breath, calm down. You're gonna get it together. Dave was huge help. Hi, puppies.
Now I know how to pack a bearing.
Yeah,
The real way.
Lonnie learned how to pack taper roller bearings. Like I said, they're basically wheel bearings for a car. So and they're big enough. They're almost like an outer wheel bearing of a, like an old muscle car era car. Darn near.
Yep.
For sure the size of a trailer bearing. All right, so with that said, we want to say a huge thanks. First off, we want to thank you for bearing with us and watching this whole thing. Hopefully the video is more entertaining than the struggle actually was. Just ponder the amount of editing I got to do from a 7-hour day to get this down to whatever length video this is.
Yeah.
I'll get that. I'll handle that. But we want to thank you for watching. Please hit subscribe. You can subscribe from your phone, from your TV, from your computer, from whatever. So please do that. It really helps us out. And of course, we want to say a huge thanks to the patrons. And for those that don't know, we run our membership over off-site, off of YouTube, on Patreon. You can get that it's either a web page or an app. And the patrons give us a small donation each month, and in return, well, they get to watch all the videos early and ad-free. And there is going to be a patron vintage snowmobile ride this year. And you're not getting a lot of details about that unless you're a patron. It's only for patrons. It's for my paying members. So hopefully you can respect that, and maybe if you want to go, maybe it'll encourage you to sign up.
Yeah.
Just saying. Thanks to everybody that's shot us a super thanks. Thanks for the PayPal donations. Stephen Schnalls, class act. Stephen had a technical question. What he did is he shot me a PayPal donation. So thanks for helping with this technical question. Thank you, Stephen. That was pretty cool. Consider that. My time is very limited. And so I appreciate that Stephen respects that. And and fired off that donation to help cover some of my time and keep the shop and the channel running. So, anyways, thank you, and we will see you at the shows or on the trails or maybe in the ditches.
Maybe in the ditches.